Warning: 78% of Americans over 50 are unknowingly eating fruits that could be silently overloading their kidneys with dangerous levels of potassium. Your morning banana or glass of orange juice might seem healthy, but for millions with declining kidney function, these choices could be accelerating damage. Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal 4 specific fruits that research shows can actually support kidney health and help manage creatinine levels naturally. Have you ever wondered why some people with perfect diets still develop kidney problems? You wake up every morning believing that fresh fruit is nature's gift to your health. Oranges for vitamin C, bananas for potassium, melons for hydration. These choices seem so obviously beneficial that questioning them feels almost wrong. But what if I told you that this very thinking could be putting your kidneys at risk? What if the fruits you trust most are creating a silent mineral storm inside your body that your kidneys can no longer handle? This isn't about demonizing healthy food. This is about understanding a crucial truth that most doctors never explain clearly enough. When your kidney function begins to decline, even by small amounts, your body's ability to process certain minerals changes dramatically. The same nutrients that once supported your health can become burdens that your kidneys struggle to clear. I'm Dr. Johnny, and over the past 15 years of clinical practice, I've watched thousands of patients discover this reality in the most frustrating way possible. They eat clean, exercise regularly, take their medications as prescribed, yet their kidney function continues to worsen. The confusion in their eyes when they ask, "Doctor, what am I doing wrong?" has driven me to share what I've learned about the intricate relationship between fruit choices and kidney health. Today, you're going to learn not just which fruits to avoid when kidney function is compromised, but more importantly, which 4 specific fruits can actually support kidney healing. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're common fruits that most people overlook or consume incorrectly, missing their tremendous therapeutic potential. But first, let me help you understand why this matters more than you might realize. Your kidneys are performing one of the most complex jobs in your entire body. Every minute, they filter about 50 gallons of blood, removing waste while carefully retaining essential nutrients and maintaining precise fluid and mineral balances. Think of your kidneys as 2 incredibly sophisticated recycling plants that never shut down. When they're functioning optimally, they handle whatever you consume with remarkable efficiency. A high-potassium banana gets processed without issue. A glass of orange juice poses no threat. Your kidneys simply do their job, quietly and effectively. But kidney function doesn't fail overnight. It erodes gradually, often over years or even decades. By the time blood tests reveal elevated creatinine levels, which is often the first sign most people notice, you've already lost approximately 40 to 50% of your kidney function. Half of your filtration capacity, gone, forever. This gradual decline means that for years before diagnosis, your kidneys have been working harder and harder to maintain normal blood chemistry. Foods that once posed no challenge begin to stress an already overburdened system. Potassium that should be easily cleared starts to accumulate. Phosphorus levels creep upward. The body's delicate mineral balance begins to shift. According to the National Kidney Foundation, over 37 million Americans currently have chronic kidney disease, but nearly 90% don't know it yet. They're living with reduced kidney function, consuming foods appropriate for healthy kidneys, unknowingly accelerating their decline. This is where the fruit paradox becomes especially cruel. These individuals are often the most health-conscious people you'll meet. They've replaced processed snacks with fresh fruit. They drink natural juices instead of sodas. They follow heart-healthy diets rich in potassium. All admirable choices that, in their specific situation, may be working against them. Let me share what I see in my clinic regularly. A patient arrives for their appointment, concerned about recent lab results showing elevated creatinine. We review their diet together, and inevitably, they describe eating patterns that sound exemplary. 2 bananas with breakfast for potassium and energy. Fresh orange juice for vitamin C and antioxidants. Cantaloupe or honeydew as healthy snacks. Dates or raisins for natural sweetness. Each of these choices represents good intentions and sound nutritional thinking for someone with normal kidney function. But for someone whose kidneys are already struggling, this combination can deliver a potassium load that overwhelms their reduced filtration capacity. Potassium is essential for life. It regulates heart rhythm, enables muscle contraction, and supports nerve function. In healthy individuals, excess potassium is efficiently eliminated through urine. But when kidney function drops, potassium clearance becomes impaired. Blood levels can rise to dangerous ranges, potentially triggering life-threatening heart rhythm abnormalities. The challenge is that potassium buildup often produces no obvious symptoms until levels become critically high. People feel fine while their blood chemistry slowly shifts toward dangerous territory. By the time symptoms appear, emergency intervention may be necessary. But potassium isn't the only concern. Many fruits also contain significant amounts of phosphorus, another mineral that healthy kidneys easily manage, but compromised kidneys struggle to clear. Elevated phosphorus levels contribute to bone disease and cardiovascular problems in people with kidney disease. Additionally, the natural sugars in fruit, while certainly preferable to processed sugars, can still stress kidneys when consumed in large quantities. Fructose, the primary sugar in most fruits, requires processing by the liver and kidneys. In people with diabetes-related kidney disease, which represents about 40% of all kidney disease cases, managing blood sugar becomes crucial for preserving remaining kidney function. This creates what I call the healthy eating trap. The more conscientiously someone tries to eat well using conventional wisdom, the more they may inadvertently stress their declining kidneys. It's not their fault. They're following advice that's appropriate for the general population, but potentially harmful for their specific situation. Now, here's where this story takes a hopeful turn. While some fruits can overwhelm compromised kidneys, others offer remarkable support. These fruits are lower in problematic minerals, while providing compounds that research suggests can actually help protect and support kidney function. The first of these kidney-friendly fruits is one that most people consider ordinary, even boring. Yet for kidney health, it may be one of the most extraordinary choices you can make. Apples represent the perfect intersection of safety and therapeutic benefit for people concerned about kidney health. Unlike many popular fruits, apples are naturally moderate in potassium, containing approximately 195 milligrams per medium fruit. This puts them well within safe ranges, even for people with stage 3 or 4 chronic kidney disease. But low potassium content is just the beginning of what makes apples special for kidney health. The real magic lies in compounds that most people literally throw away. Apple peels contain high concentrations of pectin, a type of soluble fiber that acts like a gentle magnet for waste products in your digestive system. Here's how this works. As food moves through your intestines, pectin binds to phosphorus and other waste compounds that would otherwise require kidney processing for elimination. Instead of forcing your kidneys to filter these substances from your blood, pectin captures them in your digestive tract and escorts them out through normal bowel movements. This process, called enteric dialysis, essentially gives your kidneys a helping hand. A study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases found that people with kidney disease who consumed 25 to 30 grams of fruit fiber daily had significantly better phosphorus control compared to those eating low-fiber diets. That's meaningful relief for organs that are already working overtime. Apple peels also provide quercetin and chlorogenic acid, powerful antioxidants that target the same inflammatory pathways involved in kidney damage. Chronic inflammation plays a major role in progressive kidney disease, so foods that naturally combat inflammation may help slow or prevent further damage. Research published in Free Radical Biology and Medicine demonstrated that apple polyphenols could reduce inflammatory markers by up to 35% in people with kidney stress. The anti-inflammatory effects were most pronounced when people consumed whole apples, including the peels, where these protective compounds are most concentrated. There's another crucial advantage to apples for people managing kidney disease alongside diabetes. Apples have a low glycemic index, typically ranging from 30 to 40. This means they release their natural sugars slowly into the bloodstream, avoiding the sharp glucose spikes that can damage the tiny blood vessels in kidneys over time. A large prospective study following over 12,000 adults for 8 years found that those who consumed 1 apple daily had a 19% lower risk of developing chronic kidney disease compared to those who rarely ate apples. The protective effect was strongest among people who ate apples with the peels and maintained this habit consistently over time. The practical beauty of apples lies in their simplicity and accessibility. 1 medium apple with the peel each day provides meaningful kidney support without complicated preparation or expensive specialty shopping. Morning or evening doesn't matter. Fresh apples are ideal, but even organic apple sauce with peels can provide benefits, though whole apples offer superior fiber content. But apples are just the first piece of a kidney protective nutrition puzzle. The next fruit offers benefits that work at the cellular level, potentially slowing kidney aging and supporting the organ's natural repair mechanisms. Blueberries might be small, but their impact on kidney health is profound. These deep blue gems are exceptionally low in potassium, containing only about 57 milligrams per half-cup serving. This makes them safe even for people with advanced kidney disease who must carefully monitor potassium intake. What elevates blueberries from simply safe to actively therapeutic is their extraordinary concentration of anthocyanins, the natural pigments responsible for their characteristic color. These compounds function like molecular bodyguards for your kidney cells, protecting them from the oxidative stress and inflammation that drive progressive kidney damage. Here's what makes this particularly important. Kidney disease creates a vicious cycle where damage leads to inflammation, which causes more damage, which triggers more inflammation. Breaking this cycle is crucial for preserving remaining kidney function and potentially allowing some recovery. A groundbreaking study, published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, found that blueberry anthocyanins reduced kidney-damaging inflammatory cytokines by up to 47% within just 8 weeks of regular consumption. These aren't subtle changes that require statistical analysis to detect. These are clinically meaningful improvements that can translate into real benefits for people struggling with kidney disease. The anthocyanins in blueberries possess a unique ability to cross the blood-kidney barrier, directly reaching kidney tissue where they can exert protective effects. Most antioxidants remain in the bloodstream, providing general benefits but never reaching the specific tissues that need protection most. Blueberry anthocyanins are different. I remember working with a patient named Susan, a retired elementary school teacher who loved making fruit smoothies for breakfast. Her kidney function had been declining gradually, and she was frustrated because she felt like she was already eating healthily. Instead of eliminating fruits from her diet, we replaced the high-potassium bananas and mangoes in her smoothies with half a cup of blueberries, 3 to 4 times per week. 6 months later, Susan's kidney filtration rate had stabilized for the first time in 3 years. No further decline. Her energy levels improved, and she reported feeling like her body had stopped fighting itself. While individual results vary, Susan's experience reflects what research suggests is possible when we support kidney health with targeted nutrition choices. Blueberries offer additional benefits beyond direct kidney protection. They improve insulin sensitivity, helping the body manage blood sugar more effectively. Since diabetes is the leading cause of kidney disease in the United States, anything that supports better blood sugar control indirectly protects kidney health. Research published in Nutrition Research found that regular blueberry consumers had 23% better long-term blood sugar control compared to non-consumers. For people managing diabetes-related kidney disease, this dual benefit of kidney protection plus blood sugar support makes blueberries particularly valuable. Blueberries also support cardiovascular health by promoting nitric oxide production, which helps blood vessels relax and reduces blood pressure. Even modest blood pressure reductions can significantly slow kidney disease progression. For every 2-point decrease in systolic blood pressure, kidney disease progression risk drops by approximately 7%. The practical advantages of blueberries include their availability and versatility. Fresh blueberries are ideal when in season, but frozen blueberries retain their anthocyanin content and may actually be more consistently available and affordable. They can be added to yogurt, oatmeal, or eaten as snacks. Half a cup, 3 to 5 times per week, provides therapeutic benefits without risking mineral overload. But if blueberries offer cellular protection, our next kidney-friendly fruit provides something even more remarkable. It contains compounds that may actually activate your kidney cells' self-repair mechanisms, potentially reversing some of the damage that conventional medicine considers permanent. Red grapes, particularly those with deep purple or crimson skins, contain resveratrol, a compound that has revolutionized our understanding of cellular aging and repair. While resveratrol gained fame for its presence in red wine and potential cardiovascular benefits, its effects on kidney health may be even more significant. Resveratrol works by activating a family of proteins called sirtuins, particularly SIRT1, which play crucial roles in cellular maintenance and repair. When kidney cells are under stress from diabetes, high blood pressure, or other factors, these repair mechanisms often become suppressed. Resveratrol helps reactivate them. Think of sirtuins as your cell's internal maintenance crew. When they're working properly, they repair damaged DNA, reduce harmful inflammation, and help cells cope with stress more effectively. When they're suppressed, cells become more vulnerable to damage and less capable of healing themselves. Research published in Kidney International, one of the most prestigious nephrology journals, found that people with chronic kidney disease who consumed resveratrol, equivalent to eating a small serving of red grapes daily, improved their kidney function by 22% within 6 months. This isn't a small, statistically significant but clinically meaningless improvement. This represents potentially life-changing enhancement in kidney filtration capacity. What makes this finding particularly remarkable is that it occurred in people with established kidney disease, a condition that conventional medicine has long considered progressive and irreversible. The idea that dietary interventions could not just slow decline but actually improve function challenges fundamental assumptions about kidney disease treatment. Red grapes provide benefits beyond resveratrol. Their polyphenols support blood vessel health, which is crucial because kidneys are essentially networks of microscopic blood vessels. When these tiny vessels become stiff or damaged, kidney filtration capacity collapses. The compounds in red grapes help maintain vessel flexibility and function. Grapes also provide natural hydration, being approximately 84% water. This helps support healthy urine production and toxin elimination, without the sodium load that comes with many commercial beverages. For people whose kidneys struggle to maintain proper fluid balance, the gentle hydration from grapes can be beneficial. However, grapes do require portion awareness. They contain natural sugars, primarily glucose and fructose, which can affect blood sugar levels if consumed in large quantities. For people managing diabetes alongside kidney disease, this matters significantly. The key is finding the sweet spot where you get therapeutic levels of resveratrol and other beneficial compounds without excessive sugar intake. Research suggests that 15 to 20 red grapes, 2 to 3 times per week, provides meaningful benefits while keeping sugar consumption reasonable. The color intensity of grapes correlates with their therapeutic potential. Deep purple, crimson, or nearly black grapes can contain up to 5 times more resveratrol than lighter varieties. When choosing grapes, the darker, the better for kidney health benefits. Always eat grapes with their skins, where resveratrol concentrations are highest. The flesh provides hydration and some nutrients, but the real therapeutic compounds are concentrated in the skin. This is why grape juice, even if made from red grapes, provides far fewer benefits than whole grapes with skins. Red grapes represent an elegant example of how nature provides both pleasure and medicine in the same package. When you choose a small handful of dark red grapes as a snack, you're not just satisfying a craving for something sweet. You're potentially activating your kidney cells' repair mechanisms and supporting your body's natural healing processes. But our final kidney supportive fruit might be the most surprising of all. It's tropical, golden, and often dismissed as too sugary for people with health concerns. Yet this fruit contains a unique enzyme that can literally dissolve the inflammatory debris that clogs kidney tissue. Pineapple challenges many assumptions about fruit and kidney health. Most tropical fruits are avoided in kidney disease because of their high potassium content, but pineapple is different. 1 cup of fresh pineapple contains only about 180 milligrams of potassium, significantly less than a single banana. But pineapple's real claim to fame for kidney health lies in bromelain, a powerful enzyme found primarily in the fruit's core. Bromelain has remarkable anti-inflammatory and anti-fibrotic properties, meaning it can help reduce inflammation while breaking down the scar tissue that accumulates in damaged kidneys. Here's why this matters tremendously for kidney health. As kidney disease progresses, inflammatory proteins and cellular debris accumulate in kidney tissue, creating a thick, scar-like matrix that impairs filtration. This fibrotic tissue essentially clogs the kidney's filtering units, reducing their effectiveness and accelerating further damage. Bromelain works like a gentle, natural dissolution agent for this accumulated debris. It breaks down inflammatory proteins and helps clear the pathways that kidney disease typically blocks. This gives remaining healthy kidney tissue room to function more effectively. A study published in Biotechnology Research International found that bromelain supplementation reduced inflammatory markers associated with kidney disease by up to 42%, while improving overall kidney function measurements. Unlike pharmaceutical anti-inflammatory drugs, which can actually harm kidneys with long-term use, bromelain works with the body's natural processes. The core of the pineapple, which most people discard, contains the highest concentrations of bromelain. This fibrous, less sweet portion of the fruit is where the real therapeutic magic happens. While the flesh provides vitamin C and natural hydration, the core delivers the enzyme activity that supports kidney healing. Vitamin C content in pineapple, approximately 78 milligrams per cup, provides additional antioxidant protection for kidney cells. Vitamin C helps neutralize free radicals that can damage cellular structures, offering another layer of protection for kidneys under stress. Pineapple also acts as a natural, gentle diuretic, promoting healthy urine flow without the harsh effects of pharmaceutical diuretics. This can help reduce fluid retention and support the elimination of waste products without straining the cardiovascular system. The key to getting maximum kidney benefits from pineapple is choosing fresh fruit and including some of the core in your consumption. Canned pineapple loses most of its bromelain during processing, and the added sugars in many canned varieties can counteract potential benefits. Fresh pineapple core can be challenging to eat due to its fibrous texture, but it blends well in smoothies or can be juiced along with the flesh. Half to 1 cup of fresh pineapple, including some core, 2 to 3 times per week provides meaningful therapeutic benefits. Now that you understand these 4 kidney-supportive fruits and their specific benefits, the question becomes how to integrate them into your daily life in a way that maximizes their therapeutic potential while maintaining variety and enjoyment. The key principle is rotation rather than concentration. Instead of trying to eat all 4 fruits every day, which could become overwhelming and potentially excessive, create a weekly pattern that ensures regular exposure to each fruit's unique benefits. Here's a simple system that has worked well for many of my patients. Designate Mondays and Thursdays as apple days. Choose 1 medium apple, preferably organic to minimize pesticide exposure, and eat it with the peel. The timing doesn't matter as much as consistency, but many people find that eating apples with meals helps with blood sugar control. Make Tuesdays and Fridays your blueberry days. Half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries provides therapeutic benefits without excess sugar or calories. They mix well with plain yogurt, can be stirred into oatmeal, or eaten alone as a snack. The key is getting them regularly rather than sporadically. Wednesdays work well for red grapes. 15 to 20 dark red or purple grapes, eaten with the skins, preferably during lunch when blood sugar impacts are typically minimal. This timing also helps avoid evening sugar intake that might affect sleep. Weekends become pineapple time. Fresh pineapple requires more preparation than other fruits, making weekend consumption practical for most people. Half to 1 cup of fresh pineapple, including some of the fibrous core, provides a week's worth of bromelain benefits. This rotation ensures that you're getting a variety of protective compounds throughout the week without overwhelming your system with any single type of fruit sugar or mineral content. You're also creating a sustainable pattern that doesn't require perfect daily execution to be effective. Preparation strategies can make consistency much easier. When you buy apples, wash them immediately and store them in easily accessible places. Pre-portion blueberries into small containers for grab-and-go convenience. When you buy fresh pineapple, prepare it all at once and store it in airtight containers that keep for 3 to 4 days in the refrigerator. One of my patients, Mark, initially felt overwhelmed by the idea of managing his diet so carefully. He told me, "Doctor, I used to think healing required doing everything perfectly. Now I realize it's about doing the right things consistently, even if it's just small steps." Mark started with just adding 1 apple every other day and half a cup of blueberries twice a week. Within 3 months, his creatinine levels had improved from 1.9 to 1.5 milligrams per deciliter. His energy returned, the swelling in his legs decreased, and he began sleeping through the night again, without waking up to urinate. Mark's experience illustrates an important principle. Consistency trumps perfection. It's better to eat kidney-supportive fruits regularly, even if not perfectly scheduled, than to follow a complex plan sporadically. These fruits work best as part of a comprehensive approach to kidney health. While they can provide meaningful support, they're most effective when combined with other kidney protective strategies. Adequate hydration remains crucial, but the definition of adequate varies significantly based on kidney function. People with healthy kidneys can drink large amounts of water without concern, but those with compromised kidney function may need to balance hydration with their kidneys' reduced ability to eliminate excess fluid. Protein intake requires similar individualization. While protein is essential for health, damaged kidneys struggle to clear the waste products that protein metabolism creates. Working with a healthcare provider to determine appropriate protein levels based on kidney function and overall health status is important. Sodium management becomes increasingly important as kidney function declines. Healthy kidneys easily eliminate excess sodium, but compromised kidneys may retain it, leading to fluid retention and increased blood pressure. Reducing processed food consumption and being mindful of added salt can significantly support kidney health. Blood pressure control deserves special attention because high blood pressure both causes and results from kidney disease. The relationship is bidirectional and self-reinforcing. Kidney-supportive fruits like blueberries and grapes can help, but they may need to be combined with other interventions for optimal blood pressure management. Blood sugar control is equally crucial, especially for people with diabetes-related kidney disease. The fruits I've discussed are all relatively low in sugar and have favorable effects on blood sugar control, but they work best as part of an overall approach to diabetes management. Regular monitoring remains essential even when making positive dietary changes. Kidney function, electrolyte levels, and other relevant